Now, where was I? So you have to think outside of the box, and this is why. Because of the four-sided, anybody notice the direction of the grill in there is I don't know if you could see it. It's horizontal. See it in there? The grills, they're horizontal. Now if we go vertical, okay, the direction of the grill is in there. It's horizontal, and now it's gonna get a little more resistance and fold it over a little more. Why? Because of the direction of the air traveling through it. Now, plus the fan, it's going to get a little sideways sidewalk, you know, like a prop from a boat. You know, Great Wall of China and stuff, you know. Hot air swirling up, desert storms, desert storms, desert storms, desert storms. Oh, I got my room key. Gotta make sure I put that in my pocket. Hey, remember my little birdie friends, man? I love my birdie friends, man. My birdie friends got a lot of feathers, man. You know, they fly around and stuff. They feel like radiation in the air, man. And that guy says, hey, you guys see the plane land? Sometimes they have a hard time landing, you know? Oh, it's because you're missing grass. Hey, you ever see the good graces? You know, the good graces, man. Good graces. Can't you go over there to the west side, man, and make a little more graces? Hey, can you go to the Middle East of the United States, the southern Middle East, you know, and maybe plant a little good graces? I'm trying to give class here, okay? Hey, you get a lot of heat up there. You know it's called CO? You know, oh, seal. Oh, okay. You know, like an NIV seal? Okay, your new international version? Here we go. Yeah, you guys know 1875? Look it up, man. Okay? You got a CO in the atmosphere? Oh, it means you're gonna have a down pressure, okay? Down pressure. They built that stuff to try to get down pressure, and all they brought was heat and desert storms. Then they point their fingers at everybody else around the world, okay? Let's tell some truth, okay? We're working together, trying to figure this out. Now, first I'm gonna take my space ray gun, and right now my space ray gun looks just like a hair dryer. And they go, it's just a hair dryer, man. I said, I know. But back then, most of those ignorant people didn't listen when the really smart scientists were trying to say, hey, look at this, we're trying to fix something. So he said, maybe we'll fix the psychology first, then they could understand what we're saying. Now we got a hairdryer. And he says, well, you know, some of those old people, you know, they didn't have that kind of stuff when they were growing up. So if you're fortunate enough like me, this is my space gun. You know why it's my space gun? If my grandmother want to go in the bathroom and spend an hour in there with her space gun putting her makeup on, by God, she's going to do it. That's my grandmother. But send your kids to school. Why? Got to aim my space gun. Hold on. Now, if I aim it this way, I'm going to sucker the clouds out of the sky No, there's no clouds there. That's right. So whatever moisture I had any possible chance of getting is now getting evaporated through radiation waves and radio waves that you can't see in the sky. But if I take my space gun right here and I aim it just right, maybe I could get some of those clouds to get a downward push into a weather system and start packing it. You know, like a snowball express. Hey, you see the video? I said, man, I took a U-Haul truck, man. No, U-Haul Enterprise, like, hey, man, can you take this van from Iowa? It's freezing up here, man. You're gonna freeze to death if you don't get in this van. Take this van. I want you to go to New Mexico where those alien spacecrafts crashed, and I want you to tell people about some alien science, okay? And they got this big Discovery Channel thing, and they got this big pyramid out in the middle of the desert, man. We gotta discover how they made it. All these people build that thing, man. Must have been some serious technology. If you ever seen a nuclear bomb drop, poof, everything's gone. And it says maybe they learned not to do that again. So what we'll do, we put a big pyramid out there in the middle of Egypt, right? Hey, you guys are like an oven baked pizza? They go to the store all the time. It says, man, I got a brick oven pizza. Look, I got wood. You see the wood? And you get to the tray to get that pizza out of that brick oven. And I'm gonna eat the pizza because I got pie. You guys see the video on pie yet? It was a 3-dimensional pyramid on top of a 4-dimensional pyramid with a circle in it, trying to tell you about the world. So we go, hey, I'm gonna aim with my space gun. I got some good stuff here. All right, I'm packing it down. I gotta get a field, okay? I gotta get a field where I can land, okay? And while we're on the subject, man, Florida's supposed to be growing navel oranges. My grandmother, yeah, she's a funny lady, man. Now take a hairdryer out here, like your grandmother said, and show them how space ray work, man. Oh, yeah, you know, like radio waves, man. Zzz, right? Okay? Pay attention. See? They want to know what they're building here, man. Look, you forgot. You were so busy trying to help everybody else, you forgot. You left a sign right there on the edge, man. It says facebook.com, Top Gun Flight School 1. Amazing grasses. Sun, flight school, man. You see? That's a nation educates, man. The whole nation's working together, better together, okay? So now we're out here, okay? Got to get my space gun out. Need some ultralight flight research. Why? Because that's the problem. We got a big, look, man, he got a big square. I left here a while ago. It's kind of narrow, man. We had that telepathy, you know, conversation. He's like, okay, hold on. I'll make it a little wider, man. We got some dry dirt here. Okay, you see the dirt's really dry? But he's out there tilling the land, just like the Bible said, man. He's tilling the land, man. We made these better machines, man, so we ain't out there with shovels, man, and no water. So we got machines, you know, because it's real dry out there in the desert, man. If we could do it a little faster, we wouldn't need as much water, and there's not a whole lot of water out there. So I made these machines, man. But we need machines to get those machines where we need the machines to be. So we got this big square patch out there. Problem is, we got this big 4D Egyptian pyramid there. Let me tell you what the pyramid does. It said no parking. You know, they cursed the entire land there. They says, man, you're all gonna like until they get an education. So how are we gonna educate them? It says, man, maybe if we get a lot of technology and some old folks together, man, with some sun guys got his dark sunglasses on, man. It's like, man, I'm one of those dark sunglasses teachers. I'm teaching right now. Look at a kid watching my thing, man. He's like, hey, I'm watching this, and he's like smoothing out the deals, man. Gotta have those old guys, man, you know? Now check it out. Right up to the front lines, man. He said, man, how are we gonna get that equipment to make a nice firm foundation, okay? He said, well, it took an old guy, young people, colleges, teachers, military, you know, economists, ecological studies and stuff. And maybe one guy's crazy grandmother from heaven with a hairdryer. And maybe a crazy girl from Titusville. Maybe some astronauts. You see some of them old people, man, from Titusville? There's some titans out there, man. Just hold on. What I want you to do, I want you to take out this space ray gun. I want you to point, you know. Oh, wait. It's over here. Remember? Gotta get to a triangulation, okay? Now pay attention. Now the old guy talking now, man. He's like, hey, I told you, man. Get over here in this triangle, okay? Remember we were talking about triangles? Now look, they got a skewed picture of what that pyramid does, you know? So we gotta tell them what that pyramid's been doing and why we gotta build other structures to help with that, to push, okay? So what we got is, here's my landing strip. Gotta aim and line it up. See the trees, no water. We got it coming down right through there. Building up, okay? Now we got the hot path. Gotta warm it up a little bit. Okay, now, as the clouds come down, they're packing up, right? And this is what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna grab that cotton candy, and I'm gonna start dribbling. Okay, now I'm going for the shot. I'm packing it up. I'm getting a really good shot. Now hold on. I gotta get this other pyramid over here. Okay, he's getting it. He's packing up the atmosphere. Okay, and we gotta aim a little bit. He's packing up the atmosphere. Okay, why? Because we need water in the dirt. Okay, can't have none of that without the dirt with water in it. So it says, okay, I tell you what, we don't need it right here. Maybe we need it. We need a 2,000 miles that way, eh? Okay, gotta pack it up some more. Hold on. It's coming down. A little rain. There's no rain. Okay, now we really gotta get that moisture out of the air. Well, we got a big Egyptian temple. It's made out of brick, like a brick oven, sucking all the moisture out of the air. So we're trying to pack it. Okay, we scoop it up, and maybe a little basketball. All right, and wait, we thought it had wings, a helicopter, but the side wind came, and it's so hot and no humidity, it's harder to take more fuel to get our equipment and guys out there, and sometimes so over here we're trying to make this flight school work with ultralights and stuff, so we can do a little more study so we can make a better airport over there where we need the stuff. But we have to do it here with safety, so we got at least something in the air to test those machines with before we throw them over there like launching a basketball, you know? Jumping through hoops and red tape. That's what Trump was talking about. So he says, man, if you could cut some of that red tape, maybe get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hands, and we say, hey, can we make a deal? You know? See what I mean? And that's what we're talking about. Hey, with my cup of coffee, remember my cup of coffee? And my space ray gun to get some blue water in the dirt, you know? See? Space ray gun.